The final episode. So the challenge this week was 3 questions.
The challenge is featured during the actual mole show, and basically like they give all the remaining players a survey with like real life situation questions about other players.
And the questions were pretty personal. Some were not as bad, some were pretty harsh. They ranged from who has better hair to who would cheat on their significant other.
And during the challenge itself, each one of us took turns hiding. Then the other 2 had to try and locate them by predicting what they would have said in response to some 3 of the questions that the host gave us.
We met in the Spindle room, and we individually were to exit the room and go hide somewhere in a designated location. And the other 2 people would walk around Quincy House, and based on their answers, they would be brought to a different location. And at the end of guessing what the person who was hiding would have answered, if you answered them correctly, you would end up finding that person in that location.
In order for us to get a clue, we had to get 2 out of 3. We had to find 2 out of 3 people, which means that we had to get like 2 chains completely correct.
Scott was the first one to hide. Victor and I had to find him.
Alright, so question 1. Who would Scott take to the hospital first if both of you had broken their arms?
This is gonna be so awful.
I'd probably say you.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna contest that. I don't know. I mean, I have no grounds to contest that, so I guess we can try that. I think my thinking was you're a lot bigger than Scott, so I'd rather get on your good side than Scott's. I'd be more afraid of getting on your bad side than Scott's.
Who would Scott switch lives with for a day?
You?
I have no idea. I will know what's... Sure, we'll go with me. Okay.
Alright. Question 3. Who would you not let babysit your children?
Who would you not? I feel like
you would say me.
I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever you want to do, I have no idea about this one.
He told me beforehand that I would probably be offended by his responses, so...
Alright, then we can go with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh.
Please film the wreckage of my common room.
Alright, let's go get Scott.
I think we thought that Scott wouldn't want me to babysit his kids, but he actually said he wouldn't want Victor to babysit his kids, which I thought was really funny. This is so dramatic.
Just open the door.
Wait, he has to be here, right? We didn't find you.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Sweet!
That's good.
What questions did you guys ask?
So first we got, who would you take to the hospital first if they had a broken arm?
Scott, who'd you answer?
I think Jason.
Okay, that's right. You got that one.
I said Jason because I thought Victor could handle it better.
Whoa, that's exactly what he said.
That's what I said.
Okay, so we got the first one right. Then it was, who would you switch lives with for a day?
Wait, what did I say? Hold on.
I'm trying to remember my answers.
Oh, wait. I said, if I were to switch, I said Victor.
Yeah, we got that
We
right
got the one right too.
Yeah.
So then the last one was, who would you not let babysit your kids?
Victor. All 3 were Victor.
Yeah.
Wait, no, the first one's Jason, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I got
You
wrong.
got the last one wrong.
Talk to somebody. I'd probably say you.
Me?
Yeah.
I said, well, when I answered, I think I said, yeah, I would say me too.
Who is more likely to gain weight when they get older?
Victor.
I guess me.
Just like, by like...
See, I was thinking, because
build.
I was thinking it's 2 ways, right? But I was thinking it's like, I'm already up, so there's no way we can go down, but it's like, yeah, let's yeah. We can do
No,
that.
I think by build.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Victor. You think Jason would say Victor? Okay. Who is more likely to perform a striptease?
Scott. Scott all the way.
Yeah, I would go with it. I'd totally do it, of course I would.
How did
Jason!
comes with connotation for
Oh, shoot. That's not.
So you did not find Jason.
That's so weird. I'm just. Did anyone come in and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
You guys fail.
You failed.
Oh
So the first one is if Mark just came to abduct someone, who would it be? And we said Scott.
no. Oh, I said you.
Second one is who is more likely to gain weight, and we said me. And then we said who is more likely to perform a striptease, and we said Scott.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the first one.
So for me, they had to think who I would say Martians would rather abduct if they came to Earth. And I said Victor because he's a better athlete and a more interesting human specimen than Scott, who's on the smaller side.
Who is more likely to wear dirty clothes than do laundry on laundry day?
Scott.
Jason.
That's
No,
definitely-
I'm
No.
not agreeing with this. I
Okay.
think it's Jason.
Okay, correction. This is who would Victor say?
Right. You.
So Scott. Victor would say Scott is more likely to wear dirty clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is more likely to litter, Jason or Scott?
Jason. Definitely Jason.
Why?
I don't know.
No, who would Victor say is more likely to litter?
I see you. Yeah, because you're a little bitch. You know, so.
Alright, fine. If we lose, it's your fault.
Okay.
Fine.
So Victor answered Scott. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to the basement of Old Prison.
Ooh, my humble abode.
Question 3. Who would you rather have speak at your funeral?
Jason. Definitely Jason.
Why?
Because you're very well spoken.
Thanks. That was really sweet.
It's not a compliment. So. Oh, whoa!
Let's take a look for Victor.
Yeah!
We got one right. All right.
Yeah.
And it was a really hard challenge, actually. I mean, it's something where it's like you can, like some of them are really obvious, right? Like one question was like, I think it was Jason's answer to who would be more likely to do a striptease, like me or Scott. I was like, okay, like it's pretty obvious it'd be Scott. No offense to Scott, but like comparing the two of us, that one's like probably the most no-brainer. But some of them were actually like pretty hard. Like I think one of them was like, who would Scott take to the hospital first? And like both of us had like broken arms. It's like that's like kind of one that's like up in the air. You can use like logic to come up with either answer equally. But actually, in both cases, all three cases actually, they got all three of my questions right. And for Scott and Jason, we got 2 out of 3. So it was like we did pretty well, but it was just hard to be perfect.